Now today I'm going to take the questions, the problem based on the pair of straight lines. The first question is the equation ax square plus by square plus cx plus y is equal to 0 represents a pair of straight lines if, and your options are c is equal to 0. Second option is a plus b is equal to 0. Third option is a minus b is equal to 0. And fourth option is c square minus ab is equal to 0. When we solve, when you find the condition that when this equation will represent a pair of straight lines, first of all, we will write the given equation. Here the given equation is ax square plus by square plus cx plus y. So you can write it cx plus cy is equal to 0. Now this is a second degree quadratic equation. Now this is the second degree general equation. So this will represent a pair of a straight line if and only if the determinant is equal to 0. And we took here according to the actual condition, when you compare with this one, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. When you compare these two, this is the general equation of second degree. When you compare these two, you will get here the a is equal to a, the h is equal to 0, the b is equal to b, the g is equal to c by 2, f is equal to again c by 2, and that capital C is equal to 0. And this equation will represent a pair of a straight line if and only if the delta is equal to 0. So above equation will represent a pair of a straight line if and only if delta equal to 0. Delta, that means the determinant of a, b, c, f, g, h, f, g, h equal to 0. And now we will simplify. We will substitute first the values of a, b, c. So here it is a 0 c by 2, 0 b c by 2, c by 2, c by 2, and then 0. This determinant equal to 0. So now we will expand it. Expanding along first row, what you will get here, a into this cancel, b into 0 minus c by 2 whole square minus 0 plus c by 2 into this cancel, 0 into c by 2, that is 0, minus b into c by 2. This whole equal to 0. Now after simplification, you will get here minus ac square by 4 minus bc square by 4 is equal to 0. So from here you can take minus c square by 4 common. You will get here a plus b is equal to 0. So therefore either c square is equal to 0 or a plus b is equal to 0. Hence here c equal to 0 or a plus b is equal to 0. So this is the answer, and hence you can say, so correct option is c equal to 0 and a plus b equal to 0, and you can see c equal to 0 is the first, a plus b equal to 0 is the second. So we'll write both as a correct answer, this one as well as this one. Hence you can write here, so correct options is option number first and option number 2. Now I'm taking another question. So the question is, find the separate equations of the straight lines whose joint equation is AB x square minus y square plus a square minus b square into xy is equal to 0. So student, here you have to separate the equation, means you have to find out the equation of individual lines. So here we'll start with, since given equation is AB x square minus y square plus a square minus b square into xy is equal to 0. Now to separate this equation, there are two ways. One is either factorize these two, or we will solve this equation by using the quadratic formula. Both way you can do. I'm taking here by factorization method. So see, it's when you open it, it becomes abx square minus aby square plus a square xy minus b square xy is equal to 0. Now we will rearrange it by writing abx square plus a square xy minus b square xy minus aby square is equal to 0. From the first two, you can take ax common. So the remaining parts are bx plus ay minus, now from last two, we'll take common by. So minus by is the common. So remaining part is bx plus again ay is equal to 0. Now again we will take bx plus ay common, and then we get in the second bracket as ax minus by, which is equal to 0. So separate equations are bx plus ay is equal to 0 and ax minus by is equal to 0. So these two are the separate equations of the straight line whose combined equation is this. Student, all of these questions I am taking only to clarify your concept. So student, the next question is, if the sum of slopes of the lines given by x square minus 2cxy minus 7y square equal to 0 is 4 times their product, then c is equal to, and your options are c is equal to minus 2, c is equal to 1, c is equal to 2, c is equal to minus 1. This question asked in AIEEE 2004. Here the given conditions are, if you suppose let m1 and m2 are slopes of two given straight lines. Therefore, the given condition is sum of slopes is 4 times their product. It means the given condition is here m1 plus m2 is equal to 4 times m1 into m2. We did that m1 plus m2, if the equation is written in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, then m1 plus m2 is minus 2h upon b, and m1 into m2 is a upon b. Now student, from the given equation, see here, from this given equation, the a is 1, h is minus c, and b is minus 7. So we'll substitute here, minus 2, h is minus c, b is minus 7, 4, a is 1, and b here minus 7. So minus 7 get cancel out, and you get here only 2c is equal to 4. So from here c is equal to 2, and hence the option number 3 is the correct option. So here we can write option 3 is correct. Now I am taking the next question. So student, the question is, prove that the equation x square plus 2 root 2 xy plus 2y square plus 2x plus 2 root 2y minus 8 is equal to 0 represents a pair of parallel lines. Also, find the distance between those parallel lines. Here, student, first of all, we'll prove the condition for parallel lines. Condition for the parallel lines is what? We will see. So, the solution is, since given equation is x square plus 2 root 2 xy plus 2y square plus 2x plus 2 root 2y minus 8 equal to 0. Condition for the parallel lines is h square minus ab. First of all, condition for the parallel lines is h square minus ab equal to 0, and we'll see whether h square minus ab equal to 0 or not. If it is equal to 0, then this equation will represent a pair of parallel lines. So now we'll find out h square minus ab is, see, h is here root 2, so it becomes root 2 whole square, minus a is here 1, into b is here 2, so it becomes 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. It means this equation will represent parallel lines. But student, the main question is, will this equation represent a pair of lines or it will represent anything else? So here you have to check delta is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. If delta equal to 0, then it will represent a pair of straight lines, and because of h square minus ab equal to 0, which already we have checked, so it will represent a pair of parallel lines. So now we'll check the delta. Delta is using the condition a h g h b f g f c. Now we'll find this delta. Now we'll substitute each and everything. A h g, which is given here, a is 1, h is root 2, and g is also 1. So 1, 2, 1. Then h b f, h root 2, b 2, f root 2. So it will be root 2, 2, root 2, root 2, 2, root 2, and then GFC. GFC, so here G is 1, F is root 2, and C is minus 8. 1, root 2, and minus 8. Now we will solve. Student, you can simply expand this determinant, or you can use the properties of determinant. By using properties of determinant, if you take root 2 common from the second row, if you take root 2 common, so second row becomes 1 root 2 1 1 root 2 minus 8 is the third row, because of we are taking only root 2 common from row 2, that is second row. Now we'll see the first row and second row are identical, and hence this is another property of the determinant, that if two rows are identical, then values of the determinant will be equal to 0. So root 2 into 0, that comes to equal to 0. Hence we get here that determinant is 0 as well as h square minus ab equal to 0. So this equation will represent a pair of a straight line, as well as this equation will represent a pair of parallel straight lines. Hence we can write here, so given equation will represent a pair of parallel straight lines. You have to find out the distance between those parallel lines. So now we will find distance. Distance between those parallel lines is equal to, you have the formula, which is distance between two parallel lines is equal to, whose combined equations are given, is equal to 2 into root under, g square minus ac upon a into a plus b. This is. So now we will calculate. Because you have the g, see, the g is here 1, a is 1, b is 2, c is minus 8. So we'll put g is 1, minus a is 1, c is minus 8 divided by a into a is 1 plus b is 2. So it becomes root under, see, it's 1 and then minus 1 into minus 8 plus 8. So it becomes 9 divided by 3. So it becomes 2 root 3. And hence 2 root 3 units will be the distance between those parallel lines. This is the one method to find the distance between those parallel lines, which is a direct method if you remember this formula. Otherwise, by chance, if you forgot this formula, then in that case, what you will do? First of all, we will factorize this equation and we will find out the separate equation of those two parallel lines. And then we will use the distance between two parallel lines as c1 minus c2 upon root under a square plus b square whole mod. By using that formula also, you can find out the distance between these two parallel lines.